Alright, it's Inspiration Wednesday, and I taped my book so that I could work on this page because I think I'm going to stamp. And today, instead of using acrylic paint, I'm going to use my watercolor crayons. Again, I pulled out some things from my stash. I got some Jenny Bolin butterflies and a cutout book text bird and a calendar page and a heart and some kind of tape. But the coolest part is my brand new stamps from Unity have come in. Yeah, wood mount. And they're big. Look, this is big. It's big. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway, I just got them because I got back from Europe and they were waiting for me. So I'm going to kind of play. So usually I start with my basic favorite colors, but let's just go for turquoise for a change. So these are just watercolor crayons. And I always tell people that are in my classes, I don't like that one. I don't tell them I don't like that one. That these are not really crayons. They're actually sticks of pigment. Like this is how you color with them. Yay! Whee! Yeah, all you're doing is transferring pigment to the paper, and the harder you press, the more pigment that gets transferred. So I'm just layering in some colors here, and you want to try not to make stripes. That's the kind of the downfall of a watercolor crayon, because they are meant to kind of pull and collect, and you'll see they're perfect for drippage. When I finish coloring, oh, what color to do next? Just don't know. Let's try, what is this color? I don't know. Right? Who knows? I don't think I've ever used this one. Anyway. So this is what this should look like, and I did it where there's spaces in between. It doesn't matter how you do it. So then I have, you could take a regular paintbrush. I have a water pen, at least that's what I call it, and I'm going to just, more water the better, blend in this crayon. And they're watercolor, so they need water. And I do each color separate, so not to kind of contaminate the other color. Because if you just took your brush and went up and down the page, then you would have just one brand new color. And we want to kind of maintain the integrity of all the colors. And then I just have a towel and I'm just cleaning my brush by wiping it off. And now I'll have a new color. And I can't stress enough, the more water, the better. And from, you know, in most countries, water is still free. So use it. Don't be afraid to use the water. Oh, look at that. Look, that's like natural drippage happening, and I'm way, way excited about that. Doesn't take much to get me excited, but that's some good drippage right there. Okay, clean my brush again. Oh yeah. Really, I missed creating. I missed 3 weeks in Europe. That was tough. Not that it wasn't beautiful, but it's nice to be home. All right, so now I'm gonna kind of, you can do drippage. Oh, come on, people, look at that. That's a happy place. I could pick this up and get a towel because that's gonna be some drippage going there. I'm gonna pick this up and I'll see if I can capture it. Let's get some more of this water from up here though. And we get some good drippage. I taught all my European friends the word drippage. The French call it drippage. Okay. The Belgians call it dripping. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dry that and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna layer things on top of it. That's so cool. Okay, peace out. Alright, so my page is dry, but the one thing I forgot to mention is the brand of crayon. I use Caran d'Ache crayons, and if you have taken any of my workshops and you've used watercolor crayon, you know that this brand is the absolute best. They're a little bit more expensive, but you're totally night and day difference between these and any other crayon you use. So they're called Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2. Alright, so I've got my background, and I think I'm going to do some stamping with the first virgin stamps. Isn't that cool? I love virgin stamps. That'd be a good name for a stamp store. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, and you know what? This is another cool thing about the journal, that I have pages behind here, but because the cover is just fabric, I can take it and bend the pages all the way back so that when I stamp on this, I'll have a nice flat surface and hopefully get a nice crisp image. And I'm an over inker. Is anybody else that too? Like there's certainly enough ink on there, but I need to give it like 3 or 4 more bounces because that makes me feel better. All right, let's see. I'm going in for the first time. I also think I have to kill the stamp. Yeah. Ah, it's the little things in life that totally make me happy. And these are big. They're huge. Angela at Unity was like, are you sure you want to make stamps that big? Oh, bigger is better in most situations, people. All right, let's see what I got here. Let's go up here. Let's do some overlappage. Totally a smusher. Get it? Okay, that is such a happy place for me. I could stop right now, but I'm not going to because I'm going to put some more right down there. And honestly, I'm now just stamping just because I like to stamp. I might be screwing with the design of the page, but the stamping really makes me happy. Ah, happy place. I don't even know if these are for sale yet. They will be on my blog. Actually, I'll have them for inspired, so. Oh yeah. See, just want to keep stamping just because I can. Yeah, that's so cool. All right, where's my little lid thing? There it is. Now I don't know what else I want to do. Let's see. Let me get some heart. Get a heart. Get April. What a bird. How about oh, I like the bird. Let's glue the bird down. And this is a die. I don't know where I got it, but all I remember is being somewhere and somebody cut this bird out. I gotta open the glue, and this is Hallmark craft glue. Somebody cut this bird out of book text, and I was like, oh, I need that. And I totally got like 20 pages of book text cut to this bird, and I've not used it in, since I got it. Like that was for like a year ago. So, oh, I like the book text bird. Okay. And what else do I want to do? I'm not sure. I did actually rip some pages out of my, what was this one? Eclipse? Yeah, my Eclipse. So I'm going to go look through that and see if I can find any words that kind of make sense. And I'll be back. Sorry, that took me a little longer because I was reading the pages. It was the part where Edward tells Jacob he's got to turn her because she's going to die. Anyway, so I put my bird down and I started reading it. It says, he might be sleeping with Jackson's wife. So I've decided that maybe watercolor crayons might be a solution for the bird too. So, oh, lost my head on that one. I'm going to color just a little bit here on the outside. And like I said, these are not really crayons. Like you don't have to color in the lines. You just have to get pigment down, and that means its paint will be there. Kind of like those books that you have when you were little with the colored lines. You just took the wet paintbrush to. Alright, so hopefully Sleeping with Jackson will not be there anymore, or at least a little less legible. No more water. Look, backup water pen. Haha. I don't like this one as much, but it's working. So I'm just painting my bird. Oh, and by the way, I was reading my, Twilight, but found the title for chapter 18, which is that there are no words for this. So that's kind of cool. Decided there really wasn't any need for journaling today. So I don't really like this brush. I actually, put water out and use this brush. Yeah, that's better. And I'm being sloppy. It's okay. Take my brush, do my light pink. And hopefully this will dry lighter when I heat gun it because the paper's kind of wet. Alright, so I will be back after I dry this, and I promise I won't read anymore. Okay, I will be back. So I've been sitting here looking at this going, what can I add to it? I think I'm done. I think there are no words for this. I think I'm done for today. I kind of like it. And apparently this is my new color palette because the class I'm doing with Prima tonight is the exact same colors. Only I used acrylic paint. So this is my color palette now. Apparently this is the direction I'm going. Turquoise and pink. Bright colors make me happy. So I'm going to cut this short, and I will see you tonight at Prima Live, 9 Eastern Standard Time. Bye. Have a good one.